Hi girls and guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've got the Tesla is back on the ramp. So we just recently changed reversing camera and 2 track rod ends, and now it's back with a ball joint, and this is going to be hilarious fun. So we're going to be replacing this ball joint here. So if you see, you can see how much play is in that. It's mad. So that's fairly easy to replace. I mean, you've got one bolt there, the fork bolt there, but the problem will be that bolt there, because we have one of, well, 2/3 options. Option 1, drop the battery pack. No, not happening. Not qualified, I don't have the capacity to do so. 2, drop the front subframe. Don't really want to do that because I don't want to financially ruin my customer. So we went with sharp option 3, and believe it or not, we've been told by others to do it this way as well. I'm not saying this to people at Tesla, said this as well. Undo it, push the bolt back a bit, cut that off, pull the bolt out, and then put the eccentric bolt that way through, which is what it should have been done in the first place if you ask me, and I'm sure others will agree. Some will say it's not the right way. I'm saying it's happening. So we're doing it that way. So let's get the wheel off. It's already jacked up. Let's get the cutting blades ready. All right, so bolt number 1 undone. It is a 21, but we also had to use a T40 internal drive on it because it was just spinning. I could have used the gun, but I couldn't really be bothered to put the gun on it. So I've undone that. There is a flat washer there. So I believe the new one comes with 2 washers. So one there, one at the top. Got to pop that out. I don't think that'll put up much of a fight. Then we're going to undo this one, and then we're going to cut this one off. Just quickly, there's 2 washers that actually went here. I was wrong. So 2 washers there. That's really bad. This is out again, 21 mil. 21 mil on this side, 22 mil on that side. Now we've got a nice little gap. Well, I guess we're going to start cutting it. And please, when you do this, be very careful because, you know, there is a massive battery pack right there. So let's get some good access and the cutting blades. Well, got it out. That was not one of my favorite things to do, I'm not going to lie. 10.9 grade, very difficult to cut through. I was using bimetal blades, and yeah, it put up a fight to the very end. But the main thing is, she's out. So I'm going to pop this down and then whack that up. Sorry, that probably wasn't the best videoing there. So we're getting there. I mean, we had to cut through there. Luckily, didn't damage anything. Just like I say, when you are doing it, please just be careful because we all know what's in here. Loud explosion, loads of smoke, and then they can't put the fire out for the next 6 weeks. And I've slipped her out. Oh, yes, there you go. So all I did was levered it from inside there, pop that down, put a little bit of loose juice up on the sides, and this ball joint was so knackered it just fell out. I mean, it's just, that was knocking a good one. Can't really hear it now, but that was absolutely battered. Now, let's get the new one. Just doing a little compare the meerkat between the two. Obviously, I know this is not there, but we got them from Tesla. You can see the original Tesla parts. This just might be the weight reduction option. I'm only joking. But everything's there. We've got new washers and, of course, new eccentric camber bolt. Whatever one that is, I don't know. But we've got to do the wheel alignment after. The main thing is, they look the same. They're not knocking, so we're all good. Let's get this one on. Having a little comparison of the eccentric and everything, it looks good. Obviously, this one's in 2 pieces. Now, straight back onto the arm is now in place. 2 washers are in. The nut is just there just to stop it from wibbling and wobbling. And now it's gonna chuck this. Oh, I need to push the hub forward. I need 2 hands. Hub needs to go forward and this needs to slot in. Very, very easy, he says, while laughing behind the camera. Okay, that is in, that is in. I gave it a couple little love taps and this bolt is now going that way in. And there it comes out. Come on. Nearly dropped the phone. So it's just there, just needs to give it a little love tap through and let's get the nut on the other end. Okay, we're all in, we're FT'd because we can't get torque settings for Teslas. I'll leave you guys to say why. But this one isn't fully done up tight because we need to do a wheel alignment on it next. I believe that is camber. So, is it camber? I don't know, I'll find out when I start moving it. I think it's cam bolts. So now that's all done, just gonna put the bolts in that I took out from the under tray here, grease them all up, wheel on, quick road test around the car park, then alignment, and let's go. Right, we're on private property, so this is the pre-wheel alignment making the suspension settle down and all that. Road test before the alignment. Right, we're all set up for the wheel alignment, which is annoying because we've only done this not too long ago when we did the track rod ends. So, I've got the actual customer in the car who's sitting there because there's a routine to put it into park, into neutral to do the rollback, where you've got to put the seatbelt on, do the door latch, or you just get someone to sit inside the car and keep it in neutral. So, time for the wheel alignment. I actually let the customer road test it because there's no better way of making the customer be happy. So he's happy. So this one is done.